Hello, everyone, and welcome to United Up TV, where it's all things Manchester United. And in this case, it's your Manchester United versus West Ham preview. A big game Saturday night. Big game. Ole must win this game. He's pressuring himself. It's not going to be an easy game. We'll talk lineups, tactics, as well as news on today on Tuchel potentially coming to United, and a little bit talk on transfer news. But I'm here with Average. How you doing, man?
I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Yeah, I'm great, man. How are you feeling going into this game?
Well, I'm definitely positive because if you see the comeback we had in Southampton, oh man, Cavani was on point that day. It was so good.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he came back. We were 2-0 down half time. He came back when the game 3-2.
Yeah.
So that was great.
Definitely. I'm hoping to see a cameo from Cavani in the West Ham match. Actually, that'd be good because it'd not only be good for his confidence, but our link-up play, our attacking is just better with Cavani. Really.
Yeah, we're just different breed. I think when he just comes into the team, he lifts them up. His winning
Hmm.
mentality, the mentality of the team goes up. They just run through the whole team.
Definitely, I'd have to agree with you there. And I'd say uh, maybe if Cavani and Martial, if there was a link up between them, like if there was a striker partnership, then that would be good between them because they've both played in the French league. Martial for Monaco and Cavani for PSG, so they might have something in common. You never know.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And we lead them in this big game against West Ham.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, let's just talk on West Ham. They're fifth in the league right now. We've got 17 points. Um, we're ninth with 16 points, but we have a game in hand, so we would jump over them. They're in really good form. They've won the last three games. Um, they have a good record against good sides. Actually, they drew with Spurs, that worldie from Lanzini. Drew with City, beat Leicester, beat Wolves. So it's going to be a tough game.
Definitely. I'd say Moyes has definitely turned them around from what they were last season. Like last season, they were lackluster up front, leaky at the back, but this season they were a much improved team.
Yeah, I think when Pellegrini wasn't when he was manager, they were there lurking in relegation, but Moyes has
Mm.
come in, he set the team up well. It's good defensively, great going forward, and he'll be looking to own us. He doesn't like us at United.
No, definitely not. He's got definitely got history with us, and you could say we were impatient with him, but I mean, I didn't know if he was the right appointment at the time. So it's just how it is. It really is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Um, Last time as well, they're unbeaten in the last four home games. Very good home record. We haven't won at West Ham London Stadium for the last 3 years, so Solskjaer will be definitely looking to win that tomorrow. They need to attack really well. They only concede one goal a game on average this season, and they only concede one goal a game as well. So they're very good defensively. So we need to attack, and it'll be interesting to see how they'll have fans, right?
Yeah. I think about 2,000 fans, but it's still quite a boost, isn't it? Compared if we had our fans, it just to motivate the team a lot more.
It'll be interesting. Interesting to see if those 2,000 fans will affect our away record. Because right
Mm.
now we're the away kings, man. We win 1-8 on the bounce away a record. It'll be interesting to see if that away record the fans will be damaged.
Definitely. Um, I'd say we've got good form coming into this. It's just a shame about the loss on Wednesday, against PSG. Yeah.
It's a shame that loss to PSG was poor. We didn't have had chances there. Marcel had an open net to score, didn't score. Defending
Mm-hmm.
was poor. We left gaps in the defense. And Solskjaer, oh my, that substitute. How did Fred come on?
Oh
How did
no,
enough?
this is a very bad decision because like if Fred had kept his temper, we'd still have 11 men and we'd still have a better chance of winning the match. So.
Yeah. And I think any person, even if you have just a basic knowledge of football, would have said Fred cannot come on the second half. So that's his game. That's his game to tackle. And we kept him on, and he got a red. And Solskjaer should have done the right thing, put him off. Because when you're down to 10 men against PSG, that takes the whole game away from you. You know.
Definitely. And with especially with the attacking threats of Mbappe and Neymar, they're lethal, especially Neymar.
Yeah, Neymar was he ran the show, man.
Definitely, yeah. He's like a Brazilian magician, really.
Yeah, he ran it. Let's go into the team setups and lineups. I'll just share my screen quickly. Uh, Come in here, share the screen. You all can see that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can see this is how West Ham will set up: five at the back, 5-4-1. Stay compact, stay defensive. When they get the ball, they break quickly. This is how we should set up a 4-2-2 4-4-2 diamond. In the press, all they said Rashford is injured, so I think that this should definitely be how we set up the team. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely think so. It's looking like a strong team because we've got Van der Beek in the middle of the park, got Bruno, Cam, Martial, and Cavani, the two strikers. Hopefully, this will be the team who wins at West Ham. You know.
100%. As you can see, they sit back 5-4-1, compact here. So we'll need some creativity going forward. We'll need because if you play McFred here, McTominay and Fred the two in the defensive positions, there's less creativity. They'll just probably have their two guys on Bruno right here, and Bruno will be out the game. That's why we need Van der Beek in the team. We need
Mm.
Diamond in the team. And that's why we need that. We need that. What else is there to talk about? And then and then when they transition into attack, it's a 3-4-3. Um, and the key thing to watch out for in this game is the aerial dominance. Antonio here, Susek here, Bona, Cresswell, very, very aerially dominant, and it's going to be a weakness in this game.
Mm-hmm. Like, if you analyze our last few games, we've been particularly vulnerable to set pieces. Like against Southampton, we need to work on set pieces more. We need to defend them better, really.
Yeah, 100%. And if you look at our team, we haven't got many aerial good players. I think only Maguire can do that. Matic maybe. Lindelof is poor aerially. Fred as well. So going to need to be on top to defend those set pieces.
Definitely. Uh, yeah. I'd say De Gea. He's just been lacking a bit confidence, really, for the past few games. I'd say.
100%. Yeah, there was some controversy where they should be saving those. And I think he should definitely be saving those. 100%. Yeah, so they're very dangerous on set pieces and crosses. The likes of Bonner there, Susek, Antonio. And if we look at some West Ham, they have only over the whole course of the season they've only had 48% of possession, 40%. But they managed to beat Leicester 4-0. They beat Wolves 4-0 as well. So when they do get the ball, they don't like to pass here around the back and invite the press from Martial and Cavani. They play. The goalkeeper will take it long to Antonio here and play off to the wingers, and they put a ball in and likes of Antonio score. So we got to watch out for those. It'll be interesting to see how we cope with
Definitely. I'd say, yeah, they're much more attacking than minded than us. I think because Ole's just been playing defensively all these few games. You know.
that. 100%. Yeah. He likes to stick McTominay and Fred right here in front of the back two. The wing is tucked in, and he just completely protects the back two in Maguire and Lindelof because they're too slow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this brings us to the point. We need new centre backs and basically new defenders, really.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see whether Manchester United buy anyone in the January transfer window. We've been linked
Mm.
with Alaba, that was contract in the summer, Pau Torres. Oh, on Pau Torres, by the way, that's been picking up momentum as there could be a sort they would buy back to, is it Villarreal?
Yeah, Villa, yeah.
Yeah, and Pau Torres coming the other way, that would be good.
Definitely. I mean, any new defender we get, hopefully they'll be able to fit into the team and just succeed. Bailey was a good signing for us, but his injuries have just hampered his play.
Yeah, it's been very, very injury prone. Made out of glass, some people would say. So yeah, we definitely need to think moving him on and bringing another defender would be key.
Definitely.
Lindelof and Maguire here too slow when in games where we need to go forward, and we leave the defense open. Like you see here, Bruno goes, and the Beek goes, Fred goes, Matic, when Saka on the overlaps. Leave these two alone. They're absolutely burnt for pace. So we definitely need to get new centre backs.
Definitely. We'd need someone pacey, like I'd say Upaman Kana. He's been linked with us as well, so can happen.
Hopefully, I think he's a beast, isn't he? He's strong on the ball, he's fast.
He'd be a good fit for our team. Just a matter of if we can buy him, really.
Yeah, 100%. And in this game, this is where we need Van de Beek. They're going to sit compact and we need creativity. And Fred and McTominay don't give us that, do they?
No. Fred and McTominay, yeah, they're just too defensive minded. That's why we need someone like um, I'd say even Greenwood. Like he can supply balls and um, feed the front two.
100%. Yeah, good. Van de Beek in the game, he can, break. He has the ball, he can break through the lines over here. He has nice 1-2 touch passes, strong on the ball. He's creative. We need him. And in this game, watch out for West Ham. They don't play out from the back, as I said, and allow the press of the likes of Martial. They like to play long balls. Cresswell here, he's actually has the most crosses in the league. He likes to play the ball over here to Antonio, and Antonio will lay it off to the wingers. The wingers bomb forward, put a ball in. Antonio scores. So that they're very good at that.
Definitely. Um, I'd say yeah, Antonio is the biggest threat, and even the new signings like Suchek, he's been really good since he's come in. They've got Jared Bowen, he's a very young player, got potential, and who can forget Declan Rice, new England superstar, I'd say.
Yeah, 100%. And actually, on Susha, good point. He actually has the most aerial duels in the Premier League so far this season. So this game, David Moyes is going to look to exploit our aerial weakness, and he's going to these wingers will bomb forward and they put balls in, and we're going to struggle, man.
hmm Uh, we just need to be defensively solid this game and onwards, really.
Yeah, in this game, we need to make sure when we have the ball, we're creative. We do stuff with the ball. We watch out for the aerial dominance. And then that way we can win the game.
Definitely.
And then now on to Tuchel, Thomas Tuchel of PSG. What are your thoughts on Tuchel coming to Man United?
I say it's kind of exciting news because Tuchel is a young manager. He's had experience at the Euro's top teams like Dortmund, now at PSG. He's brought in to win them the Champions League, but he struggled with that. But who knows? He's got them to the final, so I think he's got definitely a lot of experience, and it would be worth getting him to United just to see how he'd fit in, really.
Yeah, 100%. people in the comments saying Cavani should stay. No, should
Mhm.
start. Sorry, and I agree with that. Cavani should start. Yeah, we're different gravy when he starts, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. He changes the team completely, honest.
When he plays it, as I said, I think the mentality goes up. I think it goes through the whole team. Um,
Mm.
his link-up play, everything. You know, he's a winner, man.
Definitely, definitely. Cavani, actually, he's such a big aerial threat like Ibrahimovic was. I'd say if we can supply the balls to Cavani, then he'll definitely score. You know.
Yeah. His movements in the box. We haven't had somebody like Cavani for a long time. I think the last play
Mm.
we had maybe was Ibrahimovic, Lukaku, but we've really not had anyone. I think I saw a stat that Cavani, I think he's had the most headed goals since 2018 for
Mm,
us. We need him.
definitely, definitely.
And I'll say it's Poch over Tuchel. I think I got to agree with that because Tuchel,
Yeah.
I think he's done. You know, PSG is the farmers' league, man. That league one, and Pochettino's done well with Southampton, Tottenham. I think he do a better job than Tuchel. I agree with that.
Yeah, I'd agree too. I'd say give Tuchel a bit more time and just a bit more variety of a team, then I guess he can do well. But Poch is proven in the Premier League, so that's why we should trust Poch instead with the job.
Yeah, 100%. And when Poch, he wasn't given much money at Tottenham, wasn't given much money at Southampton, and he absolutely transformed those two teams.
Exactly. If if Poch gets the budget, then I think he can do wonders for us.
And he gets the best out of players. He wanted the players we have. He wanted Van der Beek. He wanted Bruno Fernandes. Um,
Mm.
got Tottenham second at one point. That season, they got second at 86 points. That's a title winning points in Ferguson's days. They had the most shots in that season. We conceded the lead. So I think Pochettino, if all he fails, that is, yeah, 100% should get
Yeah,
him in.
definitely, definitely.
Ella says Poch is a world class manager. If we were to sack Solskjaer, get Poch.
We've been saying that for so long, honestly.
Yeah, it's interesting to see if Pochettino. Ed Woodward was saying yesterday that he would back Solskjaer, but now the Poch today saying Tuchel, so it's the hypocrisy is a joke, man.
Yeah, that's true.
100%. So yeah, what's your score prediction for the West Ham game?
I think it'll be a tight match, honestly. We'll struggle to break them down, but if Cavani comes in, like let's say, uh, half time through, we can get balls to him, then we'll be in a good shout. So I think it will be 1-1.
Fair
What
enough.
what about
Guys,
you?
get in the comments. Put your score prediction, your key style for the game. Whether you agree we should get Tuchel or you want another manager. If I go for score prediction, I think I see a draw here, 2-2. I think
Oh,
um, the likes of Antonio or Bona, Sushek we're talking about, they're gonna dominate us aerially. I think we're gonna lose out. I think only have very lack area players. I think when we have Maguire who can do that. They're gonna sit compact with their 5-4-1. They're gonna hit on the break very well. We've seen that they only had 30% possession against Wolves. They won 4-0. They had 30% possession against Leicester 3-0. So if you don't create much, we're gonna lose the game.
definitely. West Ham are a very exciting team now. Moyes has definitely turned them around this season compared to what they were last season, and I'd say he will get chances to improve the team definitely, even though they're already so compact and just good as a team really.
Moyes doesn't like us, man. So he'll definitely want to take the all 3 points. Interesting to see again how fans will affect our match. We'll have 2,000 to 2,000 fans in the stadium. We'll see if that affects our away record. Um, yeah, that'll be interesting to see. And Van der Beek must start, man. He must start.
Definitely. Oh,
Yeah, we need Van der Beek, man, because we can't afford to play McFred in front of our back two, just protecting them. We need creativity because they don't play with possession, so we definitely need Van de Beek. LF says
Definitely.
2-1. Oh
Oh
yeah,
no,
go.
go on. I
That's
was just
okay.
going to say, Van de Beek is a quality player for us. You see his impact when he comes on is really good. So he should be starting every match, really.
100%. LF says 2-1. Fred should start. Van de Beek should start. Cavani and Marshall up front. We will do bits. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. He goes for the United win. But
United,
look,
definitely.
well, let's see how the game. Let's see how the game goes tomorrow. We need the 3 points. This December will make or break Solskjaer. We've got West Ham away. We've got Leipzig. We've got Man City, Leeds, Leicester. These games will define all day. How many do you see him surviving those games?
No, honestly, it's looking bleak for Ole because if if um if he managed to scrape a win every single match, but I think even for him it'll be difficult. He can't escape the situation. I don't think.
I don't think so. I think, especially him playing McFred all the time, no Van der Beek in the team. I think that would ultimately cost his job.
Definitely.
Let's see how the game goes. Hopefully, 3 points. We need those 3 points. Oliver will need those 3 points to ease pressure on himself. We'll see how the game goes. We've also got Everton. We've got Leeds and Chelsea after that game. Lampard versus Bielsa. Interesting to see how that goes as well.
Definitely. Yeah, you were saying on Twitter that Bielsa's changed his Leeds team, and the problem is that Frank Lampard he's building a good team too. So like his Chelsea team, he brought in 11 new players. They're taking a bit of time to shape together, but once they're together and once they get good chemistry, they will be firing. They'll be challenging for the league. I'm telling you.
100%. Also doing great with the Leeds. And that says all these too consistent. I agree with that. He's very, very inconsistent. Mr. Inconsistent. We're good 1 week, crap the next week. We did well against PSG and Leipzig Champions League. Lose to Arsenal. Do well again in the Premier League. Lose to PSG. So I think if he stays in consistency, he do continue.
Definitely. I see. Oli. We need some consistency, honestly, because Oli can't provide that. That's what, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think that does it for the preview. Hopefully, it's 2 points against West Ham. We need the 3 points. We need to climb up the table. The league is still wide open, unless you're Arsenal. That is. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Shout out to LL for joining us in the show and commenting. We'll catch you guys in the next video. We'll be here for a match action for the game. Let's hope it's 3 points.
Definitely. Hope Man United gets the 3 points, and thanks for watching, guys. Take care.